All right, another day, another breakfast, eggs, bagel on the side, and the chicken sausages that we get from Whole Foods. And coffee, obviously. All right, friends, it is about lunchtime. We are gonna have, my husband and I at least, we're gonna have this thing that I picked up at Trader Joe's when I was there the other day with my friend Jess. This is a burrata, prosciutto, and arugula flatbread. And I grabbed a couple of things like this just for days when we needed a quick lunch. And today is one of those days. Plus, this one just looked really delicious. So we're gonna open this up. It takes about 12 minutes, and I'm gonna use our little air fryer oven thing, which will, that way I don't even have to heat up my whole oven. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we don't put the prosciutto on yet. It says, remove the flatbread from the packaging and place on a baking sheet. Okay, once the flatbread is at its desired crispiness, remove the prosciutto from the packing, tear into pieces and arrange on the flatbread. Interesting. Okay, so it's not gonna cook the prosciutto, which is totally fine. Come on. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Okay. So this is going to cook at 450 for about 12 minutes. All right, so we'll let that go and then put the prosciutto on. Let's add on this prosciutto, if I can get the package open. And with prosciutto, it will just tear really easily, so just tear into pieces, kind of drop on there. All right, there we go. Lunch is served. All right, the other night we made some tacos for dinner and they were really delicious. I did not film it because we were just making tacos really quickly for dinner. And so now I'm gonna remake them because they were that good and share them with you. Crazy easy, okay? Really, really simple. And these aren't your standard tacos. First, before we do anything else, I'm gonna start by making our sauce. I've got a little bit of mayo here in this measuring cup. It's a little under a half cup. All right, so for a half cup of mayo, you wanna use about 2 tablespoons of honey. And then about a tablespoon of barbecue sauce. We're gonna use that again for the beef. And then just about a half teaspoon of paprika, which we also will use again for the beef and the honey. So we can move that over here. And that's it, that's your sauce. Like, that's simple as it can be, all right? So I'm just going to store this until we are ready for dinner. Just set it over to the side. I'm gonna make mine with some black beans to go on the side. You could make rice, you can make whatever you want to go on the side. Some salsa would be great too, just to kind of change things up a little bit. Also, I have the H-E-B tortillas that our friends brought back from Texas for us, and we have a lot of them. We're going to take them and put them in a frying pan and just cook them on both sides for about a minute each side and just let them finish up that cooking process while we cook the beef. But the first thing is to get started on the beef. Now the recipe says to add 2 tablespoons of butter into your pan. I don't think that that was necessary. I think 1 was fine, but I am going to add 2 garlic cloves in here as well. Now you wanna be careful with this because if garlic burns, then it's gonna be very bitter, but we're just gonna let it melt and cook down just a little bit. Just get a little bit of saute on that and it's gonna be delicious. Okay, and while this is working for a minute here, I'm going to go ahead and open that can of black beans and just heat them up over here on the stove. I'm not doing anything special to them. I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe some paprika, some cumin. We'll see what I get to. A little bit of salt there. All right, you know what, while we're at it, let's add some cumin because that's really good flavor with black beans, and just a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder. And I also added a touch of salt. So that can just heat. I should probably turn the heat on though. That would be super helpful. Okay, so we're just gonna cook that on like a medium low, just getting everything nice and heated in that pot back there. In this one, I'm gonna turn on my heat so that we can start the tortillas, just heating those up. All right, now this is ready. It smells so fragrant and just absolutely amazing. All right, so let's add in our ground beef. Add in about a 1/4 cup of honey. I know this seems strange, but just trust me, it was amazing. About a 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce. Or sorry, a 4th cup of honey, a 1/3 cup of barbecue sauce. Goodness. Start to incorporate that. Oh, forgot about my tortilla over here. Okay, I'll eat that one. Okay, now I'm just gonna let this cook. Let's add a little bit more in, but I'm gonna let the sauce that we added just kind of caramelize, come together. Let's add a touch of salt and some paprika. I'm gonna add, oh, this one needs to just be opened. About a teaspoon or so of paprika, love that. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder because I just like it. Okay, so this sauce is gonna thicken a little bit, that honey and barbecue, and that's literally it, y'all. It couldn't be easier. Now we just have to finish the tortillas, and this is ready to serve. All right, y'all, we had these the other night and they were really delicious. So, do you remember them?
I'm not sure I do. Was I home for this one?
You might not have.
I don't think
actually.
it was because I think I remember these are the butter tacos.
They're garlic butter, barbecue, honey
No,
barbecue.
but the butter tortillas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was gone the first night you used them. I
okay.
can't remember where, but yeah.
All right, so taste test. Hopefully they're as good as they were last time. It's really good. These are a little more barbecue than the last ones were.
Okay.
So, I mean, it all
sweetness.
depends. Yeah, definitely sweetness, but it all depends on what flavor of barbecue sauce you use, if you make your own.
Yeah.
I mean, it can depend on so many things, but still very, very good. I think that I made this barbecue sauce, because you guys know I make my own. This one I made a little sweeter.
Yeah.
And so they are sweeter than they were last time.
I mean, if you like sweet,
really
go
good.
for it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, cut this with some kind of, acid or something?
Maybe.
Or Cholula in my case.
Yeah, hot sauce.
Yeah.
This sauce, don't make them without that.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Definitely.
But you guys saw, I threw this together. I started cooking at 5:03, I believe. We have, our kids have youth group tonight, so we have to kind of like eat dinner and get out. It's 5:21, so not only have we served all of this, but we also, the kids are waiting at the table. Well, one of them is waiting at the table ready to eat. We've now taste tested. I mean, this is like a 12, 14 minute meal.
Yeah, it's a quick one. Yep.
Yeah, so really good, y'all. Our verse today comes from James 1:12. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, come back tomorrow where we're going to have another one where I'm showing you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, super easy things that we make in our household on a busy week. And if you want to see the ones from the previous days, make sure you check those out. Also, check out the video that I have listed above. I feel like you guys are going to love this one. Have a great week.